Drew the Catholic says, how can we best approach renewing our parishes and dealing with the conflict when it arises, especially conflict with those who like the new ways, which are literally contrary to the germ and the faith itself?
Well, I would say if there's something going on in our parish that is not true, if falsehood is being taught, if the liturgy is not being celebrated reverently, we should have a friendly, respectful conversation with the pastor or the priest and just say, gee, Father, I felt like, the catechism says something different on this point, and I was just wondering if I understood you correctly. So we shouldn't presume that we've caught somebody on heresy.
Yeah.
We should go and try to understand what they were trying to say, and if indeed they were trying to say something that is wrong, say, Father, I think that, that shouldn't really be taught,
Yeah.
Now, on liturgical things, I think we need to be careful there, because if somebody doesn't do the proper number of genuflections or doesn't hold their fingers right, quite honestly, I think we should let that go.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should really focus on the main things, and is there faith there? Is there reverence there? Is there basic conformity to the liturgical instructions there? Mm-hmm. So that would be my opinion on that. I think we shouldn't become liturgical police trying to police liturgical irregularities unless there's something really wrong going on.
Yeah, the difference between holding your fingers a certain way and then liturgical dancing taking place.
Right. And if there's something seriously wrong going on and we don't get an adequate response from the pastor, we should go to the bishop. We definitely should. If it's a serious matter that's misleading people or undermining people's faith or teaching error or abusing the Eucharist, we should definitely go to the bishop. And we should talk to them. We should ask them, what's going on, and just tell them what our experience has been, and then we need to kind of leave it there. It would be okay to go back to the bishop, say, have you done anything about this? Probably the bishop will say, I'll look into it, or I'll get back to you, and he may not look into it. He might not get back to you, and so that's frustrating. But after we've kind of pursued it to a certain point, we need to let go of it,
Yeah.
And he's going to have to answer to God.
I think too, though, you vote with where you go.
Yeah,
too.
right.
Like schools are like that. I think a lot of parents are waking up to the fact that the Catholic school, not all of them, but some of the Catholic schools are just train wrecks and deserve to be shut down. And you sending little Johnny there isn't helping him, and it's not helping anybody. And so let's pull him out and let's go to this little co-op over here. Let's homeschool him. Let's send him to this faithful Catholic school.
Yeah.
And some parishes, I think, are like that.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not saying all parishes, but there's definitely parishes out there like, this is a train wreck. Like this, I'm not going to bring my children here to be scandalized here. And if I have another option, I'm going to just take that. And then
no question about it. If we don't feel like we're called to fight and we can make a difference, and we think that this isn't feeding our family or good for our family, definitely looking for another parish would be the thing to do, for sure.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, do us a favor, leave a comment, let us know what you thought of the video, like, and subscribe.